afternoon, everyone. Almost evening. First of all, thank you, Doc Mildred and Doc Philip. He is an honoris causa of one of our universities in Cebu. You can call him Doc Philip, for being co-creators in improving and uplifting the lives of many for a better future. I would like to use the word co-creators. Gratitude as well to Vincent and to Jeffrey in reminding the importance of technological and digital solutions for social good, whether for health, environment, business, community development, transportation, and importance of blockchain technology and digital solutions for food security, capacity building, finance, among many others. Thank you, Jeffrey. And I would like to ask everyone, how much is our carbon footprint in coming here? Marami yata. We have so many carbon. And thank you for providing us, reminding us of the importance of our environmental concern, social responsibility, and governance, and how to become green practitioners. Any question from the assembly? Any question? The presentations of the four speakers were all very comprehensive. They tell so many stories. Any question from the crowd? My question, especially to Mr. Jeffrey Saw, there is now a current discussion about the great energy demand of AI and other computing. Now that we are into this direction, how do you think will our many nations and many technology can reduce their carbon footprint?
Thank you. Okay, AI and technology produce a lot of gas emission. AI uses a lot of computer somewhere, a big storage somewhere, okay? A lot, but we can still reduce, you see, there are ways to reduce. And if they can't reduce from the usual method, they can contribute with buying carbon credit. Why? You see, for example, you have AI, okay, which consume a lot of energy and produce a lot of emission. You can't, I mean, this company, they can't go and plant trees or go to the jungle, you know, but they can by buying carbon credit. The only way is you buy carbon credit where you pay to the, you know, we secure the forest project. They are the people who run it. They will protect their forest from any exploitation. If we don't buy a carbon credit and these people have no money to protect the forest, so these are the only way. We buy the carbon credit, they receive the money, and they will protect the forest, and we feed them, the people around there, so they don't exploit the forest, they don't cut down trees to plant other things. Forest is the only way to reduce carbon emission and carbon dioxide, and it provides us fresh air. The air that we breathe right now is all from the forest.
Thank you. To Vincent, there is a question here. How do endowments generate income to sustain projects? And also the difference between grants and endowment.
Okay, but that's a different topic. Okay, endowments are usually family offices' money. This is talk about legacy money. So what happens is they put the money somewhere and it generates returns, and they release this money out, this interest or revenue they generate. So they don't touch their principal. So they can donate that. So they don't use it for investment. The investment, they give that away. They can give that away as grants, right? So your grants can come from endowment funds. They can come from companies who want to offset their taxes. Okay, so corporates donate a lot of money because it makes more sense than paying taxes, right? Because the government give them heavy subsidies on their taxes. So companies will donate. Endowment funds are usually more family offices, high net worth individuals. They have a lot of money, and they don't want to donate their money because that's their cash. They put their money in a fixed deposit or in some high returns that generates. It doesn't touch the cash. It generates money for them. So there's some rich families, the Rockefellers, those that has been around for hundreds of generations. They got hundreds of millions and billions of dollars that will never deplete, and they're sitting somewhere generating interest. Okay, they have money in properties and they're just generating a lot of rental income, but their money is never touched.
Yeah, it remains.
It keeps multiplying, right? It keeps multiplying, and they have money to donate. They already have think of a pot that never ends, that always keep filling up, that overflows. So they're actually just giving you the overflows. They're not touching their money. Yeah.
You can share, Doc.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is a question that's also close to my heart because I'm already having that kind of investment in some of the foundations that I'm engaged with, like Rotary, and another one is the Physicians for Peace. And setting up endowment is something like sometimes it can be a tax credit, but unfortunately in the Philippines, we are not yet qualified for a tax credit. But if you use it or donate it in a foundation, and that foundation is qualified to offset some from tax credit, then it's good for the individual. And this endowment, as you mentioned, will generate the stream of interest from that fund, and that the interest will secure the projects wherein that the fund. Sometimes you can name the fund where it will be spent, or where it can be the projects that you choose to fund, or sometimes it depends. It's on the discretion of the organization where they will give the interest money, but at least it helps in the sustainability of the organization to be able to fund a certain project without touching the capital investment, the main investment, and it continues to grow, and that secures the organization to be able to get the steady stream of funds. For the grants, in Rotary, I can speak for Rotary. We apply for grants for a certain project, and we also we have some contribution, but most of the contributions will be matched by Rotary International, and this will also be given another source of funding from our other organizations, our foreign sister clubs or districts that would give the fund. So instead of just giving like $2,000, you may be able to generate $30,000 or $200,000 or something like that. And there's also what we call program of scale that involves different organizations. The minimum amount that Rotary will be able to provide is minimum of $2 million. So these available funds and money that are there for the picking it's like a low-lying fruit. You just have to submit your proposal, and then we can help you submit it, and we can partner with you, with those who are interested. Then we can do some projects together.
Thank you. Philip, do you like to put up an endowment fund for the sisters? Okay? Amen? 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 Philip Tan Endowment Fund. Sisters, you can claim it. Amen? Again to Jeffrey. It is an observation. You have so many initiatives to lower carbon emissions, but I have not heard anything about e-vehicles. You have so many tuk-tuks and cars here. Any plans on replacing those to e-vehicles, especially to your public transport here?
Okay, in Thailand, we have started using EV buses in Bangkok, specifically in Bangkok, and will slowly spread to other provinces in Thailand. And for me, EV still emit carbon, but compared to petrol or gasoline, EV is the lowest emission. And the highest is diesel. Diesel is, wow, you can see black smoke from behind the cars, okay? So we try to encourage people to reduce usage of gasoline or normal cars. And EV now is very, very cheap. The government give tax incentive, as well as the manufacturer have lowered down the price on EV. For example, one car, BYD, they lower the price now, another 20, I think 10 or 20%, right? Yeah, so this is to encourage people to produce less emission by EV cars.
Follow-up question. Thank you for that reply. Is there a way to compute carbon reduction from composting organic materials?
Okay, these are one of the ways, organic materials, but we consider this as a waste management part of it. You see, when you compose organic material, there are emissions as well. They call it methane. These are the gas that we cannot see, we cannot smell, there's no odor at all, you see. So, yes, you can do that, but at the end, you still need to offset. Offset by, like I say, carbon credit. Like paying someone to do your job where you can't do.
Okay, there are 3 related questions here.
So many questions.
How to sell carbon credit, or how to buy carbon credit in simple explanation?
Okay. It's just like, there are 2 ways. One is, there are some organizations, some countries, they have, like a stock exchange. You can buy from, from this exchange as well. Okay. But we prefer that they buy from organization. There are various organizations that produce carbon credit. For example, CRT, we look for jungle project. At the moment, we're looking at Indonesia, Thailand, and also Malaysia, maybe Philippines in the near future, which is we are very interested in as well, to secure those the forest project. These are the way. Did I miss anything else? How to sell? Okay, there will be an exchange. It's like that people can buy and sell as well. Normally those people who buy, people who buy are from organization, a big organization. Especially in Europe, most of the companies, they have to offset their carbon emission by buying carbon credit. And how to buy? This is something very new. So the only way is to maybe you can contact us directly. Then we can send you an email to talk about this further, or as from the QR code just now, maybe you can talk to us about that.
Okay, thank you for that elucidation. To Vincent, can we really go for philanthropy measures via cryptocurrency, as some of the governments do not brand the same as legal?
If you are receiving it as a donation, it's different if you are selling it, right? Some countries do not allow you to buy and sell cryptocurrency, right? So what you can do is you have an e-wallet, you can receive the donations, you can always liquidate it in another platform, may not be in your country. So the good thing about cryptocurrency is it's transferable to someone else's wallet in a country that can sort of convert it to fiat. They can sell it, they can convert it to cash for you, and then we donate it to you, right? So, or the other way is then you have your wallet to be established in a place that can buy and sell cryptocurrency.
Okay, that's possible. Okay, finally, for the interest of time, what are the main differences between philanthropy women and men?
Who's answering that, Philip?
Philip.
Now it's your turn.
Concluding remarks. Who is
Eh,
more generous, men or women?
you know, when you're married, actually you don't control your wallet. Somebody controls it for you. So we at Rotary, we always make sure that the spouse, our wife, is always able to appreciate the philanthropy side of Rotary because we contribute money. So my suggestion to the sisters or the priests here, my favorite are the sisters, is first if do a background check of your target benefactor, okay? And if they are married, know the wife first. Talk about, how to please the wife and everything. Then once the wife is sold, then when you talk to the husband, you're 50% already ahead. Okay, that's the trick. So that's why I told you to know our beautiful governor over here, because that is the trick. Okay, so for the men, of course, we tend to be look at other possibilities, no, of trying to contribute. It's all the spouse or the women are more on the giving side, but for men, we are always counting the money that goes to philanthropy. We always ask the question, and very few priests likes me also. To be honest, very few. Why? Because I ask a lot of questions. And the priests sometimes don't like me because I ask too many questions. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that if you just ask for my money, I'm sure I cannot give it to you. But when we talk about projects in detail and everything, before I give my money, I'll help you to make the project succeed. Then the money will come in. Okay? So
Thank
that's
you.
the trick.
Okay. For the interest of time, we need to cut this. But thank you, Jeffrey, Vincent, Doc Mildred, and Doc Philip for your wonderful thoughts.
Thank you.